Hey guys, welcome back to the Liam Loves Lego channel, and in this video we're reviewing Lego 75170 The Phantom. Now, this set right here was released January 1st of 2017, and I'm having a little bit of a weird about this set because when I looked up The Phantom, I wanted to try and discover a bit about this set's backstory in the Rebels show, but the problem was when you type in The Phantom, it brings up this, which is a Lego set, believe it or not, but it is not the ship I'm talking about. So I guess here it is. So this is actually the Phantom 2. Lego does not refer to it as the Phantom 2, but I'm going to show you or read to you a little bit of the history. So this is a modified ship, and this replaced, I guess, the Rebels Phantom, the original one. And of course, as you know, the Ghost was the larger ship that the Rebels used. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't watch any of Star Wars Rebels. But my mom found this set real cheap and she bought it for me, and it turns out that this set's actually worth money because of one of the minifigures it includes. Now, I don't know any of these names, so 75170 review brick set. I'm going to pull up the names for you guys so we can figure out who these guys are. I know the guy in the ship is named Kanan Jarus, I think, but I have no idea what the blue guy is. He actually might be called Admiral Thrawn, so we'll start with him, Kanan Jarus, in here. He has not been removed from this canopy in years, and he does come with a lightsaber, but I have no idea where it went. Maybe he does not. I think he does. Maybe I stored it somewhere in the ship. I'm trying to see if there's anywhere I could have stored it. Yeah, I don't think so, but he does come with a lightsaber, I believe. So let's see if I can find an image of this thing, maybe like a finished image. Okay, here we go. So as you can see, guys, he does come with a lightsaber. I don't know where it is right now, but maybe we'll uncover it in the ship. Now, something else that was interesting in the brick set review is this does do something. It can somewhat connect to the Ghost, I guess. Yeah, I remember seeing the Rebel sets, and I hadn't even really figured out what Rebels was when I was younger, and I saw the Ghost, and I'm like, that looks cool, what is it? So this is the Kanan Jarus minifigure, and I think this guy is blind. I don't know if he's always been blind or if he goes blind. I think he goes blind, but he is wearing this like helmet. His eyes were always pretty weird, so maybe he's always been blind. But here he is, and then here's the back. And I think when you take this off, he has like Jack 14 eyes. Oh my god, this head and everything is like brand new, because like I haven't really touched it, so it doesn't have that old Lego style once you start taking the helmets off a lot and stuff. So there's the back of the head. Yeah, I couldn't really get into Star Wars Rebels. I did watch a lot of the Clone Wars when I was younger, and I understand that Rebels was supposed to be the successor, but I just wasn't really into it. So next up is Admiral Thrawn, and he's obviously a bad guy, probably works for the Empire, and this guy goes for some money online. We can look him up later, but he does have the Pistol of Dust. I think there's some dust on that. Maybe not. And he is a really weird figure. He's got blue hands, which you usually don't see. He's got a blue head, and then, of course, the darker blue hair, which is also probably worth some money, but this figure complete is worth some money. Regardless, he is pretty cool looking. He does have the red eyes and a pretty basic Imperial torso with the gold, and I'm sure that Admiral Thrawn has a lot more gold himself if we look at the actual minifigure. So let's see, I mean the actual character. So if this brick set review will load, or get off the brick set review, I will try to show you guys Admiral Thrawn, but it doesn't really seem to be working, so I'm just going to open a new tab. So as you can see, Admiral Thrawn actually doesn't have that much more gold. This is what he looks like, so you can kind of see the gold right there. Yeah, I didn't watch this show, so I don't really know anything about him, but let's see if he has an alternate face. I think he does, where he's angry, and yes, he does. So I don't know if he gets kidnapped or something. I'm not really too sure why he'd be included in this set. And then, of course, you get the droid, and I'm pretty sure the droid is named Chopper. So they have a real weird thing for the droid where it fits in, and like you'd kind of think like these would be correct. So on one side it's like that, but on the other side it's all the way down here. That's to fit the droid. So here he is. This is a weird looking droid. I think this was the first droid with the smaller body, as you can see. And he does have a piece on him because when I ripped him off, I guess the piece was there. And then there's the back. So I'm gonna try to show you this. Maybe this is how you put him in. Yeah, he's real weird. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I guess I messed this up or something, but this is the area for the droid. So while I have the roof off, I'll show you the interior in there so you can see that there is a control piece. while Lego will do older Speed Champion sets with nothing, they'll of course always put a control piece in the Star Wars set. However, with the Imperial Shuttle I reviewed, they didn't. So, at least from what I remember. Now, there's actually seating down there with this little piece that makes the legs kind of go into place, which is pretty interesting. And then we have the lights right here, which are cool. I guess adds to the interior. There are unfortunately quite a few stickers in this set. I'm not really going to point them out this time just because of the sheer number of them, but pretty annoying set in terms of the stickers. So you might hear something going on. So once you get onto the back of the ship, they include this cargo piece, and I feel like I would have put the lightsaber in there, but I guess I didn't. So this has an Imperial sticker on it, and that's an actual print maybe? Yeah, that's a sticker. That's sad. They actually make you put a sticker on it. So I have no idea what's in this thing. I haven't opened it in years. Okay, it's just a detonator, so that's real stupid. I don't know what the point of that is. You know what? I don't think the detonator is what's in there. I think I put it in there. So now that we can see the back of the ship, as you can see, it does open, and there is this whole technic mechanism, which I don't understand why there's a technic mechanism, because I don't really know anything about this set in terms of the like feature it has. It must have some sort of feature, which we're gonna have to look up. But as you can see, guys, there is not much space in there, but there is just enough space to get the package or the crate in there, and they do unfortunately make you do a sticker. So this thing can actually sort of stand up on its own once you get all the legs in the correct formation, but it's a pretty bad job. I don't know if I built the legs wrong or something, but I guess this ship kind of reminds me of this Anaconda Far ship. I'll show you. Yeah, I can't get the legs to stand up right, but let's do Anaconda Far set just so I can show you guys the set. It tried to make me do a Lego. It tried to make me do Lego Farm set. So I'm gonna do Newt Gunray because here it is. So this is the set I think about, which is this one right here. So I'm gonna go back to the brick set review and see if there's a feature, because I feel like there has to be a feature or something, because this ship is just too weird with all the Technic bits. So Brickset's not a fun website, of course. So it can fold up, I guess. The legs go in, but oh my gosh, this is a stupid feature, guys. This is dumb. So before I show you the feature, we're going to put the roof back on, and I'll fold down the legs so you guys can get an idea. Alright, so the legs fold in like this, I guess. I don't know if there's an actual way you do it. I don't want to break this. Yeah, well, they're supposed to... Okay, there we go. So they fold in like this, and I guess this one could clip on. So I guess this is supposed to represent the ship in landing mode or whatever. But as you can see, they do kind of fold in like this, and then these ones could technically clip on here. Now, there's also shooters here if you couldn't notice. But the thing about this set, the reason that there's some Technic bits, I'm assuming, is this is actually, if I can get it off successfully, an escape pod. So this part, I guess, detracts from the rest of the ship and then zooms off. It doesn't really make any sense why there's still Technic bits on the ship, but I'm pretty sure that's the only feature. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Let's see if we can get it back in without busting anything. I'm not someone that is really taking anything apart, so I'm already having some difficulty. Alright, I gotta line the yellow one up perfectly. You gotta line these up exactly. There we go. So I got it back in pretty seamlessly. You can see down on the bottom how this works. I mean, it's Star Wars, but this is a really weird looking ship to me, and the design for it is pretty strange. But weirdly enough, there is no like Technic feature, even though there's the red pieces, which is pretty weird. So yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything. If I'm missing something, then well. Brickset said they like this position, so I just thought I would set it like that, and I guess it looks cool. Now, I will say this is probably one of the uglier sets I have. I just think it's kind of an ugly ship. But we'll do two things, Admiral Thrawn and the ship itself. So 75170 is the number. My iPad is like freezing. So we'll do 75170. Now, I did restart Safari, but it's like broken. So we'll go on eBay. I just need the number there. So I'm going to go on eBay and we'll do the set first. So Lego 75170. I'm going to set it to sold items. Where's that? All the way down here. So this is actually a very expensive set. It's selling for $200. Some of these are, it's over $100. Wow, this one's 50, but it's missing Thrawn. So it seems like if you buy the set with Thrawn, it is actually pretty expensive. But this one's only 40. Okay, it has no minifigures. So this is actually a real expensive set. I'm really surprised. Like, I was not thinking this would be worth any money. So now we're going to set it to Admiral Thrawn. Now, most of those were in the box, though. So I guess take that with what you will. Obviously, mine isn't in the box. Thrawn is expensive. Look at this, $100 minifigure. Look at these fake minifigures they sell. Anyways, as you can see, guys, this set is actually worth quite a bit of money, as is the Admiral Thrawn. I went back to the ship just to show you guys how much the set itself is worth. So it's still pretty expensive here. As you can see, $150 out of the box. I'm trying to look at the ones that are out of the box. $135. These were sold, bear in mind. This one, I guess it has the figures, but it doesn't show that it has the figures. But that one sold for $100. Oh wait, it says it. Oh no, it went away. It said it. Does not include minifigures. It's still sold for $100. That's weird. But yeah, this is actually a pretty interesting set. I just think it's uglier in terms of some of the other Star Wars sets I have. I'm going to be popping out some more reviews soon. I'm going to see you guys later, and peace out.